Hey, what up? It's Ty 1822. So last night we all saw the video package for Sting for WWE 2K15. It was a nice video package. I love hearing that Sting theme song from WCW. Now we don't know when Sting gonna have his first match in WWE. You know, a lot of fans for the last couple of years have wanted Sting versus Undertaker at WrestleMania. Now that Brock Lesnar defeated Undertaker ended the streak, do people still want to see Sting versus Undertaker? I have no idea, but I do know this. A lot of fans not bringing up no more like they used to a couple years ago. Now, who should be Sting's first opponent in WWE? Now, you have some guys out there who will, fit well with Sting into a storyline. Now, I don't expect Sting to have, just one match in WWE. I say at least 2 to 3 matches. Now, of course, it gotta be on a pay-per-view that's, has some historic stuff behind it, like Survivor Series. Not gonna be SummerSlam, the Royal Rumble, of course, WrestleMania. But who should be the guy to go against Sting for the first time? A guy like Bray Wyatt, you could say, Bray Wyatt is not your normal type of guy in WWE. Bray Wyatt has a really good gimmick. So his gimmick against Sting, the way Sting is, it will work out pretty well, if they want to do that for his first opponent. It'll be something good to get Sting off the bat against Bray Wyatt, which will be a very entertaining feud. I can really see Sting and Bray Wyatt really play off each other very well, and you got Rowan and Harper involved too. That could be something right there. It could be pretty good for a start. Bray Wyatt versus Sting. It could be his first opponent. A guy that, who's not the same anymore. He's boring as hell. But to me, he should be his definitely first opponent. This guy was known as the Legend Killer, now known as the Viper, Randy Orton. To me, Randy Orton would be the perfect opponent for Sting, for his first opponent. Because like I said, he used to be Legend Killer. He could talk Sting, like, you know what, yeah, y'all talking about Sting, and he coming into the WWE, and soon he would have his first match. Well, I kill a lot of legends. I'm ready to kill another legend, and that's the icon Sting. I would love to see that right there. It makes a lot of sense for Randy Orton to be Sting's first opponent in WWE. I did mention Bray Wyatt. I wouldn't mind if it was Bray Wyatt. But if I had a choice to go with, Randy Orton. Randy Orton is the perfect opponent for Sting. Just all based off the Legend Killer gimmick from years ago. He don't gotta be the Legend Killer like he was years ago, but he can play it off like, I used to be that, and I'm ready to kill another legend because I ain't do it in a long time. Maybe this will do something really for Randy Orton, because Randy Orton been so stale and very boring. For him, ready to go after another legend, because it's been years since we've seen Randy Orton go against a legend. And Sting is the latest legend to come to WWE. And it will make all the sense in the world for Sting versus Randy Orton. I will really get into this storyline if they have Randy Orton Sting. Now, the reason I brought up Bray Wyatt and Orton because they will match well with Sting. You look at the rest of the roster, I don't see anybody else who can really do something with Sting besides Undertaker. But I don't see that happening at all. The only guys I come up with is Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Now, if y'all got other people to bring them up, because I can't think of nobody else. I'm going to try to think real quick. Who else? I said Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt. Who else? Can't think of nobody else. Because there's not a lot of strong characters out there that deserve to have matches against an icon like Sting. I mean, if they're going to be on Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, only guys you can bring was Undertaker, Bray Wyatt, and Randy Orton, because they will fit the storyline with Sting. And I just don't see anybody else. So those are my 3 guys. So if Sting do have, like, a couple matches, I'll say you give him one with Randy Orton. That could be his first official one to me. But if it ain't Randy Orton, hey, it could be Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, and Undertaker. I'm just going to say Undertaker because I can't think of anybody else. So those 3 opponents, I could see him going against in a little short run. But just for his first opponent, to me, it should be Randy Orton because it would do a lot for Randy Orton because Randy Orton needs something to get that fire under him again. And the Randy Orton Sting storyline, I'm telling you, it will be some good shit right there. So my first opponent for Sting will be the Viper Randy Orton, formerly known as the Legend Killer. So I'm wondering who should be Sting's first opponent in WWE. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.